Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the live stream today. I am Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and we are doing another No Man's Sky live stream. Looks like Uncle Mike made it into the system, which is cool. Hobbit's MIA right now, but we'll probably see him in a little bit, and haven't seen Andre yet. I got my guy a new look, though. Got this through the, what do you call it, the Twitch drops this week, and as you can see, it's pretty gnarly looking, actually. Definitely very gnarly looking. This is it's an alternate head for the Viking, so I had to change my race from what do you call it to Viking. I was a traveler. Now my base computer is a little wonked out too. Things have been strange. Not gonna lie, things have been very strange. So you see my computer up there. It was normally on the ground level. Well, ever since the update, the Fractal update, which just came out, what, last week? Things have been a little weird. Let's go say hi to Mike. We'll just chase behind him. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I wonder if I've rendered in yet. I probably haven't rendered in yet for him. What's up? Yeah, I don't know where Hobbit is. I haven't heard from him today. That's interesting. He's usually pretty good with that kind of stuff. Everything seems to be working all right. Let me check my sound real quick. Hold on. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Well, that's weird. Testing. Oh, good. Hey, Andre, what's going on, bud? I was having a moment there, a senior moment, I think. What do you think of the new look? So we can get a good picture here. Gonna eat. Ah, you moved. Gonna eat his brains. I don't even think my mom would love me if I look like this. It does make it working on the underground bases a little bit easier. All right. Well, we'll see in a minute. I'm at that one planet where we all founded little bases next to each other, and I see what you mean about the offset base computer, and I do not remember building my base that high. I'll be honest. So this is something that it looks like they're addressing in the experimental branch, which is cool. I have no power for some reason. I don't know why. Everything's all wonky. I'm not going to do anything until after the update. We'll see if that fixes things or not. I expect that would be out this week. At the latest. That's my guess. Oh, at this location you've expanded underground? Hey, Mike, what's going on? Yep, see, no power. What the hell? What the hell? Maybe it's just a connection problem. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. I can't even connect the power. I think you mentioned that. Doesn't even register. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it looks like my wiring moved and it's not letting me... I see the wiring between the actual solar panels and whatnot. Let's go grab some again. But I don't see any connections are not popping up, you see? But I can see the actual wires, so that's interesting. Everything's wrecked. Everything's wrecked. Alright, well, it is what it is. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. You guys both finished the expedition yet? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's check that out. I'm going to see how that works out. Have you made copies of them yet, or not yet? All right, cool. Oh, cool. So I'll stash these away on this character. I'll end up getting them over to my main character one of these days. Man, I like the speeder. You like the speeder? I'm totally digging it. It's a beauty. What should we call it? Alright, looks like Andre made it in. I think he said something a couple minutes ago, Mike, and it didn't register in the chat for some reason. Oh, I see you in here. Got Hobbit as a no-call, no-show today. Oh, you didn't finish. You've been fooling around with the hardware. You're on step 5. Okay. Well, I picked up a video capture card, an external one. So I've got that hooked up. I haven't figured out how to bring my footage directly over yet into Camtasia. I don't think Camtasia will do it. I'm probably going to have to download OBS, capture the footage with OBS, and then bring it into Camtasia, which will make things better. Hopefully that will make the quality a little bit better too. I did change a couple of visual settings, so I'm hoping that also assists with making things a little bit better visually. We'll see. If this card works and I get it all figured out, I'll probably upgrade it to the next generation one that's out, and because I had one from my PS4 Pro days, I'll probably upgrade it and get the better version and just so I can go 4K. Oh, you're like, okay. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I'm watching my stream right now. You know, I have it on mute next to me just to make sure everything's up and running. And I am way behind on that compared to where I am live playing. So it's totally weird. I don't know how that syncs up and all that. I don't know why there's an issue on my end for that, or where anybody is during the stream as they're watching it. It's kind of crazy. But is what it is. I'm trying to get a picture here of me eating your head. See if we can do that. Like a parasite. Not going to work. Well, that's kind of creepy looking. That's not you, Andre? Well, somebody is impersonating you to a T. Well, now it says you're arriving. It showed you in the system. I don't know, man. Everything's being weird. Mike was waiting for the live to kick in. It didn't happen. We see you, but you're not here. And now I see you again. You're 53 minutes out or something like that. Off planet. Hobbit's missing. Did the world end over the weekend and I slept through it? All right. Hey, you got your little speeder too. Now we need to take on some of those Sentinel Walkers. We'll reenact, we'll go to a frozen planet and do it and reenact the scene from Empire Strikes Back. Because these things definitely have that snow speeder vibe. Give it a minute to load in. It might take a minute. I know yours didn't load in right away, but I finally saw it after about 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know what's going on with all that. Oh, you got the Darth Vader mask on. I like that mask. I think it's pretty sharp. This thing, I look like a... I don't even want to say what I look like. Oh, thank you, thank you. All these goodies here, huh? So we got 5 of them. The Utopia Exosuit Station, multi-tool. These would be handy if they became part of the regular game. Go ahead and stick these on my ship for now. Actually, on the freighter would be better. Where's the other one? There it is. All right. Yeah, that's what we're kind of curious about, Mike, just to see if they'll work outside of it. I'm going to get these over to my main character. My main character that I test everything on, I'll get them to him, and then we'll be able to test that kind of stuff out of curiosity. But he's the one that has like stacks of crap, just stacks of all the modifiers for, or the cargo expansion slots, everything. All right, you got it, bro. So a word of warning, I've done that before with 2 different characters in the same area, and it does create some weird stuff happening. Which car you want to drive? Oh, the new speeder? Another planet? That might be better. Yeah. Got the fungal moon, the barren planet. Oh man. Yeah, I was hoping to come home and find an update today saying that it fixed all that stuff, but I guess that's not happening today. Yeah, I like the speeder, bro. Have you finished the expedition yet, Mike? Oh, good. Okay. kind of neat having a full 6 weeks to do it for a change instead of what it was, 2 they were giving us for a while there. I think it was 2. Knocked through this one in 3 hours and 29 minutes exactly. I did the bare freaking minimum on it. Every base was 4 floors, walls all around, and a roof, and that was it. Unless it asked for something else. So I'm wondering if they're going to add these ship parts into the mix. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't know if they'd actually fit on some of the other stuff. Oh, you're on step 5. Okay. Yeah. Not the most exciting of expeditions, I don't think, but it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was kind of neat staying in one system. And just the stuff you had to do was simple. Like, I remember a couple missions back, or a couple expeditions back. Yeah, same here. Minimum was all it took. There was one that made you go find tall eggs, and my God, that took forever to find those things for me. I figured they had set up the missions in such a way that you'd find the tall eggs on the next planet you went to, or one of the planets you went to, or one of the systems you were in, and no, it didn't. Not so. Well, at least it wasn't that lucky for me. Maybe I just missed them. There we go. Oh yeah, don't get out of your ship, man. Do like I do. I just fly up to those things and kill them. That's what I do for the weekend mission too. I'll find one of those things on the scanner, or not the scanner, but you know, the compass. Fly up to it, circle around, and take pop shots at him. Waste them with my infra knife, and then move on. Tall eggs, man, dude, the tall eggs added a good two hours plus to my playthrough, I would say. Before I found them, it was at least 2 hours. Two long, frustrating hours. What do we got going on up here? Ah, they disappeared on me. See, we wake up some sentinels. You quit the Blight Redux? Didn't like it, huh? Oh, which one was that one again? It wasn't the one with the Leviathan. That was the other one. Right before it, I think, right? Yeah, if memory serves, that one was a real bitch, too. All right. Yeah, we're on this planet. Oh, you switch your dudes? Alright, good. Good. Have you figured out the duping thing? It still works. It looks like it's just a little more sensitive now. I played around with it a little bit. trying to remember what the big reward was on that one. Haha. There's a stormtrooper and a star. Alright, where's my underground cave that was right around here? I want to see if that got wrecked. I don't even see the entrance for it anymore. Because you're right up there. It was like right over here. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I do not know what the hell happened. It's in my cave, and I don't want to dig in the ground and start ruining stuff in case they fix it, so guess I'll just have to sit tight for a minute. You've got underground at this base? Yeah, I'll come check it out with you here. Oh, I don't see your entrance yet. Oh, there you are. Okay. You standing on the entrance? Oh, you got that hidden well. Looks like clover all around it. You can't see anything. All right. So... won't let me out. Looks like a cave system over there, but yeah. Oh, what? Oh, is that yours over there? Something underground. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Here comes Mike. This is where the nip grows. Now that would be kind of funny to put a nip thing underground. Okay, there's my base over there. There it is. didn't get destroyed. It's just kind of inaccessible. It's like right underneath where my ship is, and the entrance should be right over there. All right, let me see. Yeah, I think the entrance disappeared. Or maybe I haven't been here for a while and I lost the entrance. Yeah, entrance is gone. Now, some of the bugs were a little rough, but overall it wasn't the buggiest of releases. Mike, head down. You got down there. Yeah, if it gets fixed, I'll leave it alone. If it doesn't, I'll just blow it up and start a new one. There you go, made it easier to find. So your base looks like it's okay, though. It looks like it's still sitting on the ground like it should. Huh. Everything looks kosher here. I'm going to try the portal real quick. Mike handing out the nip-nip. I'll get pulled over by sentinels and be like, I swear I didn't know I had it. I didn't have a teleporter down at my base, if that's what you were recommending there. I don't think I did. memory serves, yeah, it usually puts us pretty close to the center. Oh, I'm in my crappy ship. Oh, man. Yeah, I saw our buddy Titus. He got some new stuff available to him on the Switch, which is cool. If, in the next week or so, I want to make an announcement on Discord. I'm going to try to fix it up a little bit. I'm learning how to use it, watching some videos on it, learn how to use it better. I want to set it up and organize it a little bit to make it a little cleaner to get through and all that. I'll put like a general chat area and then a No Man's Sky chat. We'll keep the location sharing like we have. I won't get rid of any of the old stuff, but I want to kind of clean things up a little bit and make it make sense, because as the community starts to grow, it could get messy quick if we're not careful with it. I don't want it to get out of hand. I've seen Discords that have been like neglected. It's like going into your neighbor's yard that hasn't mowed his lawn in 2 years, you know? So we'll take a look at that. I got the PSVR coming this week. I can't wait to try this game out in VR. Should be kind of sick. I heard it'll actually make your head rumble. Like with the haptic feedback when you're taking off and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that going to be cool? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could definitely do that, because I'd like to try to draw all the conversations into different areas and all that. I'll do a welcome spot too for new members. I'm supposed to get the website launched on the 1st, so that's what I'm trying for. Yeah, we started using it, but it's real small right now, and there's not a lot of people, so I don't think it's too late, you know. I really didn't know what I was getting into with it until I started looking into all the features and all that, and I was like, holy crap, this could really get ugly quick, especially if we grow, and I'm hoping to grow. And we're up over 520 now. That's kind of a good sign. Is this my ship? Is this the Dorado? Yeah. I gotta stick with the current system. That's good, yeah, for like our buddy Comet that just started playing. He was full of questions, so that was that would be good. A little frequently asked questions, or a little Q&A section would be good. All right, we want to go to the core. Why does it always feel like such a nightmare to go to the core? I don't have crap on this ship for warp. Alright, I'll screw it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do... Oh, you have it for this one too? Hey, do you want to go to that abandoned galaxy you were talking about? One small thing, Mr. Out of Place. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try to do this weekend. I downloaded it on the computer. I'll organize it on there. It seems like that's a little more easy to navigate on the computer than it is on the phone. Yep. Yep. So hopefully comments back from Boston. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, it's the same for every galaxy? Are you kidding? That's too easy. It's too freaking easy. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, personally, I'd almost rather have only one base per galaxy right by the center. It'll make things a lot easier. So I was messing around with resources the other night, and I did a video on like how to make the most resources using the least amount of resources. It was kind of fun playing around with the refiners and all that and really going in depth with it. Might be a big help for new players. I don't know. We'll see. That's true. Yeah, it is at the center. Well, hell. So I wonder if we're going to get any more big updates for this game, or if they're pretty much done with the big ones and just going to continue to do some like quality of life support and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. There's some dirt on the screen. Yeah, the cave systems are crazy in this game. I remember when I first started playing, I got wandered into a cave and I started gathering those albumin pearls because I was like, oh, these are worth a little bit of money. And as I did that, I wandered deeper and deeper until I was like hopelessly lost, and it never occurred to me, although now that I think back, I may not have had the terrain manipulator at the time, but it it never even occurred to me to manipulate the terrain to get the hell out. That looks like my base now has power. Okay. That's weird. Things are weird here. Yep, I can gather my nip-nip. There's another glitch. When you pick your plants, they don't shrink back down into little plants again. Oh, to get to... Okay. I got you. This is different. Oh, I like that. Is that big thing that looks like a little hut? You're trapped in a base, you don't want to start fooling with removing pieces. Oh, there we go. Now we go underground again. Hey. Whoa. Found you, Mike. This is so weird. I feel like we're underground and we're not underground. It's like looking in the mirror, only not. Yeah, I'm completely tripped out. So we probably could just jump out of here and go back to the surface. Oh no. Oops. Yep, there we go. Back on the surface. Hey, magic. Looks like we lost Andre for a minute. Yeah, probably doing all this funky stuff we shouldn't be doing. Alright, let's check that out again. And where was that little... Ah, you got mean plants in your base.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Oh, there's some more stuff down here. Okay. Including another ladder. That let me out again. That's so weird. Good. Everybody made it out safe.
Life support power low.
Oh, didn't you have that planet that were the two that were collided together? That might be a cool place to check out. The gravity's so intense you can't even jump. Got a base there? Okay. We know when you get there, we'll hop on the anomaly and meet you. Emerald drive required.
Technology installed.
And he's back. Got a broke down space station in an abandoned system. So it's funny, I work at a hospital during the week, right? I work in for the cath lab, and I've got an admin position there that covers the cath lab as well as some diagnostic imaging and all that. Oh, geez, Mike. All right, we'll hang tight for you. And I do payroll, and I got about 200 people on my payroll I take care of. Well, they reassigned one team to like a new cost center number, and they disappeared from my my payroll watch. So I contacted IT about it. And they're like, put in a request and we'll get you the access and yada, yada, yada. When they did that, they sent me a class and a test to take to use the payroll system. And I was like, what the hell, dude? I've been doing this for a year now on the new system. I've been doing it for 7 years overall, but I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just take the class and take the test. It'll take me less time to do that than bitch about it in an email and wait to hear back from them. So I zip through the class without paying attention, zip through the test, answer all the questions real quick, and fail it. I was like, oh, come on. Some of the answers were a little tricky, like click all that apply, and I was just, the first one I came across that was right, I just clicked it and moved on. So it was kind of funny. I had to take it a little slower the next time, but I was like, really? You've arrived. All right. All right, Mike, we'll hang tight, and we'll see you in the new system when you get back. There's probably quite a few stability issues going on right now after the new update. Remember that one time when the anomaly screwed up so bad, it was like a year ago, that you'd go there and the frame rate would drop to next to nothing because it was like everybody was trying to render in, but it wouldn't render anybody in. You were always alone in the anomaly. That was some fun times. Oh, looks like a planet and its moon, huh? Those are 2 planets. This reminds me of that movie Melancholia. Oh wow, this is wild. 2 planets collided. A real magic will be to build an underground base here that lets you go from one planet to the other. Oh, crap. So look at that. Just there it is. There's the terminus point. That's just scary looking.
Toxic protection. 40.
Alright, we got the Pilgrim. Now we're going to try and make the jump. Well, now. I am far below the surface. I am forever free falling, it looks like. New planetary record, deepest ocean.
Toxic protection. 40.
Ooh, don't do what I did. I don't know what's going to happen now. I may die. Unless, let's try this real quick. Let's go reload the autosave. And I will rejoin you guys. See what happens with that. On planet Stepbro. Alright, well, if you want to die, jump from one planet to the other into the ocean and fall forever. Because I have a feeling that's how that would have ended. Alright, I made it back and I'm alive.
Toxic protection falling.
Absolutely cool. The gravity doesn't feel super horrible, but you can definitely feel it. A little hollow terminus right there. Okay. I got a trading post. Is this trading post underwater? Oh, all kinds of weird stuff going on here. This is weird. Yeah, we're gonna look for it. Oh god, I don't want to clip my ship underground. That was weird, yeah. Looks like that trading post is registering as underwater somewhere, but it looks like it's under the map. Maybe it's on the other planet, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. We'll check out this portal. Let's see what kind of shenanigans are going on with that thing. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot, Mike. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Alright, so we got a portal here. Hey Titus, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. That's always fun, changing tires. I don't know what's happening. Under the water again. And now I'm on the other planet. This is wild.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah, things get really wonky when you're right on the edge of both of them. Well, I'm definitely going to set up a base computer here just for the fun of it. Your freighter's all crooked. Yeah, mine was messed up looking too. I like summoned it in, but it like went around the other planet instead of the one I was on, so it was kind of like all cockeyed. Let's set up a base computer. Oh my god. Okay.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Made me fall through the earth again for a minute there. Let's see. Yeah, this is so insane. Do I dare try it again? No, I don't. Well, you're right, though. You can barely fly on this one. Must be that double gravity. I got like half a frigate here. Look at this thing. It's not even fully rendered. Oh, look at these frigates. Everything. That is so... Oh, I gotta land on this and see what it's like. This is insane. My frigates are like from the NES days. Collect cargo. Oh, okay, we'll take some cargo. Yeah, here I am. It's crazy looking, huh?
Protection. Falling.
I think I have some of the living frigates here too. I want to look at those. See how messed up they look.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
This thing. Oh, okay. Oh, they're in the other atmosphere. I got it. So they look normal now because we're in here. Oh, I think my... Oh, man, if I had planned it better. I could have parked this thing between both atmospheres a little bit better. Maybe I would have seen some cool stuff. Yeah, that's a frigate, Hobbit. What's going on, buddy? Let's see what's going on here, if I can even land. Oh, God. Yeah, this ain't working out too well. Yeah, we're on a place where two planets collide, right? So everything's so wonked out. All right, we're gonna try and land again. See if we can land this time. There we go. Let's see what kind of weird stuff happens on the actual frigate now. Ah, but I got the VR coming this week. Oh wow, all you guys, what do you got? Oh, I can't build here? It's got me so I can't build on my own frigate. This is my frigate, right?
Toxic protection. Falling.
Oh no, maybe not. It's registering as someone else's. Hey, you leaving the area, Mike? I don't blame you. No, this is my capital ship. But it won't let me build on it. Let's try again. Yeah, giving me very limited building opportunities. Yeah, man. I don't blame you. This is a rough area, bro. Alright, Hobbit. Hope everything's alright, bro. We'll talk later. Hey, dude. What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Oh, not too much. We're at a spot where the two planets are collided.
I see. That, I mean, they actually collided on this one, huh?
Yeah, they're touching. You gonna join in?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright, cool beans.
I meant to get up earlier, make it for the stream.
You been sleeping? Woo, you like little Christopher. I call Chris the 11-year-old alcoholic because he'll wake up at 3 in the afternoon on the weekends. And he comes out looking all rough. Like, what are you doing, bro? I couldn't sleep. Like, you're 11.
You know, I had a pounding migraine all night from something.
Oh, really?
Because of something, and I couldn't sleep. I tried to. I had to do something this morning, and everything I was worried about turned out to be something kind of really small in comparison to everything else, and it's like, you know.
Yeah, that's usually the way it works.
I looked at the person I was talking to. I'm like, why the heck am I here?
Yeah, usually the way it works. You worry so much about something, and it's like, oh, all those crazy scenarios I pictured, none of them happened. Everything's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I pictured a lot of things I could have been sitting here talking about. I don't even remember this.
Well, when you do come here, be careful. I jump from planet to planet, and it almost cost me dearly. You done with the expedition?
Yeah.
What was your total time?
Oh. 12:47.
12:47. Woohoo!
Yeah, that was a long one for me, for what that was. It's just, I couldn't figure out how to get to the base of a volcano.
Oh,
when I
all the way
first
to the
did
top?
tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't register when I was on the tip. I had to go inside the volcano and land on a piece of land inside there.
Yeah, it was a little touchy. I just ran up the side, or flew up the side of mine, and ended up, I was like, am I in? You know? And, I
No,
was up there, and then finally it said, okay, you're here. I was like, all right, good.
I emptied my inventory and then flew up, and I'm like, you know what? If I die, at least I didn't lose anything. But I'm gonna see why I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, we're just kind of farting around tonight, messing around a little bit. There's been some not problems, but like bugs and all that since the Fractal update. They were talking about them earlier.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Something that people's bases are like showing up like 20 feet underground.
Like higher or lower or kinds of weird stuff. It seems to be mainly around portals. Like, that spot. Oh, you died up top, Andre, when you did it? Oh, that sucks. I didn't die, but I started taking some heat damage. I got the hell out of there. Bounced down the side of the thing and took a little more damage. But yeah, some of the...
Oh, also, I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on with the hyperdrive. I'm like, I couldn't find in the recipes to buy. I couldn't find a way to make it install my thing.
Yeah, didn't they gift it to you toward the end, if I remember correctly?
No, it was something to buy. I just didn't see it.
Hey, this was my best expedition yet. It was 3 hours and 29 minutes.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to leave the system for 90% of it.
No, not till the very end, which was cool. I like this new ambient smoke and all that around the monoliths and stuff like that. Really creates a nice effect. That's a good little change.
But I also find that third creature in that world was pretty hard too.
Yeah, to scan creatures on 2 planets, I think, and
The
plants.
underwater one.
Oh,
got
the
me
underwater
for a
ones,
minute.
yeah.
The underwater one got me for a minute, and then there was only one planet that had 3 animals on it, and you had to find all 3 of them. And the one in the sky was evading me. I flew all over that planet; it wasn't showing up.
Huh.
It was like mostly dineural. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Very rare sort of thing. I'm like, oh, jeez, really? It's gonna take me all day finding this.
You're just inside a freighter. It said it was yours. Yeah, I did the same thing. It said it was mine, but it wasn't. I think if multiple people have their freighters called out in the same system, things get wonky. Yeah, I like the prize though, man. That freaking snowspeeder is awesome.
Dude, I swear that I thought they were calling those things A-wings in the movie.
Nope.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, when you said A-wing, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the other thing. That's why I had to check. I was like, let me go check that out and see.
They're the things that took down the AT-ATs, right? Like,
yeah, snow speeders.
I just because I keep thinking the snow speeders is those as like the land speeders that they're using in Tatooine.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, they had the little snow speeders. One of my favorite ships.
And then what do they call those things that they're running around with on Return of the Jedi?
Oh, those are the little motorcycles? I don't know. Jungle speeders? Who the hell knows? They're not very original.
Yeah, they're never really thinking of these names too well.
Yeah.
Land speeder looks like this. Jungle speeder looks like this. Let's make the snow speeder look like an entire freaking ship.
Did you see Quantumania yet?
I did. Did you?
Nah. I told you, I'm done with them. I heard it was pretty bad. I saw some shots of MODOK and I was like mortified. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, these guys went from like the incredible rendition of Thanos, played by Josh Brolin, to a stretched out head. I could do that on my phone, you know?
They lost a lot of guys in CGI, man. Come on, leave them alone.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good thought. I'll admit to that. But I was like, you know what? At least they brought that guy back for something.
Oh my God. Wonder if he would have taken the role if he knew what the CGI was going to look like.
Because, like, nobody would have suspected him being in that movie.
And it makes sense. He was banished to the realm there back in the day. We lost Andre again. Did he crash?
I don't know about him being banished there, but
Yeah, I think in the first game he got shrunk down into the quantum realm.
He got shrunk
first
down,
movie.
and you didn't know. It didn't say what happened to him. It just made him look like he shrunk down to nothing.
Yep. Damn, a lot of crashes tonight. A lot of instability in the game right now.
Yep. Oh, one thing didn't help though. I ran out of tritium in the middle of space one time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not good.
So here I am. I'm like dragging my ship by hand through all of space.
Oh, you couldn't find like one asteroid nearby that you could just shoot and be like, oh.
I was shooting stuff and it was giving me silver.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But I thought the movie was pretty good. All in all, I mean, there was a lot of political garbage in it.
Yeah.
At least there wasn't that.
That's good.
I guess that my bar for a good movie is pretty low. As long as they don't try to make me pick a side.
Yeah. I like my movies like I like my dates. No trannies. Yeah, what do you mean they're like cops, Mike? Are they... Are they pulling him over? Stopping him in his tracks? Yeah, this little fat boy fighter. That's what the Sentinels do when you run around with Nip Nip. Oh, they're usually in the way unless you need some tritium. That is correct.
So what's going to happen if I go to one of my bases that is near a thing?
It might be messed up. I wouldn't worry about it though. It's being addressed in the experimental branch right now.
But is it going to stay that way?
Well, hopefully it'll. I imagine they're going to fix it. Since it's being addressed in the experimental branch, and it went. I think that went live Saturday, maybe Sunday. It was just the last couple days, so it won't be too long before it goes live completely. They go after you when you are holding. We got the small town cops where I live. Good old boys. Pretty good though.
They leave you alone unless you do something egregious or stupid.
Yeah. Yep. They show at your drunken crash scenes. Well, to be honest, I did get pulled over for suspected DUI one time, but they ended up dropping the charges down. I refused to give them any evidence.
I've been pulled over for some pretty weird stuff too, but every time it's like, yeah, we thought you were thinking of driving. Like, no, I hit myself in the face with something, and I'm just getting off work going home. I live like two minutes from here. Oh, you were weaving. Like, yeah, well,
Yeah. It'll cost you a fortune. Yeah, you don't even drink at all. So
no.
that's the funny part.
I've had a few, but not like while I'm like driving or something.
Yep.
Or even remotely close to it.
Mostly my pride, but my military career had ended. Yeah. It didn't end your military career, did it? Or was that already over when it happened? Oh, that would suck. Yeah, with me, they got me coming out of the blue one night, and that's what they say. They say you're weaving. You know, that's what they always say. You could be changing lanes or whatever. It's like, oh, you were weaving. I was changing lanes, bro. I wouldn't do the test by the side of the road. So, well, we got to take you in. It's an automatic suspension. I refused a breathalyzer. Automatic year suspension. I said, I'll take the year suspension. You know, I was like, I'll deal with that. I'm not giving you any evidence. As soon as they start asking you, you know, for this and that, all they're doing is gathering evidence.
Mm-hmm.
All my years of bartending, I learned a thing or two.
Because they're at that point fishing. It's like, you know, we didn't find them for this, but we found them for that.
Oh, yeah, that does suck, bro. Yeah. We live, we learn, right? Hey, Christy, how you doing? All the boys are here.
Hey, Christina, how you doing?
Andre took us to 2 planets that are stuck together. Yeah, being alive is a good thing. And it's horribly glitchy there. But it was cool. So has the VR arrived yet? "7 years sober in June." Whoa. Aw, #1 fan.
Cat.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
There we go. Get us both in trouble. So the cat woke me up on, I stayed over Saturday, and it was like performing acupuncture on me as she walked all up and down my side and back. I'm like, ow, ow, ow. Like, what are you doing? And she's like playing with my feet and biting at me and biting at my hands. I'm like, oh my God. Can't you be like a dog and just chill out until you get up, you know? Yeah, it is nice having a little fans. Even if they do walk all over you and stab you with their little nails and claws. Oh, you finished a terrace? Cool. How many Black Widows? She says, watch it, Hobbit.
I see that. I'm recording my phone.
How do you like my new face, Christy? Yeah, apparently pressure washing is so satisfying that they made a complete game called Pressure Washing Simulator. 10 Black Widows? Really? Holy crap. My face looks crazy, huh? Didn't know my character was uncircumcised.
And I'm the bad one.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get bit. My poor uncircumcised character. Oh my god, I do have a sandworm egg, I think, too. Richard Cranium, yeah. I got the companion. Did you get all the stuff from the Twitch drops this time, Hobbit?
Oh, I still haven't done day 5.
No? Yeah, that's where you get this dick face here.
That's today, right?
Yep, that's today.
Yeah.
No, it's actually from the Twitch drops. There's some Twitch stream drops going on right now. Today's the 5th day, I think. Every day you can collect some stuff from them. You basically watch for 3 hours. Like, I get up in the morning and I just put it on my phone and just set it aside on mute for 3 hours and let it run. You got to make sure your Twitch account is linked with your No Man's Sky and your Switch. In that case, but like I've got all mine. I do them for Hogwarts. I've done it for Dying Light 2. So they're pretty cool. They got some neat stuff this time. In fact, I want to go. Just something I wanted to check out. I got to go. The Titanic trophy. Is that big skull? I think that's the big skull, right? That's the one I wanted to check out, see if I could build it and make it bigger. We can change the size on that one. I'm going to go to a base and try it out. What do you want to bet? It uses condensed carbon to build. That's my guess. Oh, it can be made bigger. Yes. My life is complete now in No Man's Sky. Oh, cool, man. So you're almost done. Yeah, you'll get that cool Darth Vader looking helmet from it, which is sweet. Where should we go? Oh, there's just a bunch of crappy. I'll go to 250 here. I don't have really any spectacular bases here, so I'll go to this one. So that's the first expedition available for you, right? On the Switch? And that Taste of Metal or Touch of Metal, whatever it was called, that's a cool one. It gets you that all those upgrades for your Minotaur outfit. Yep. Where are we going here? Where are we going? Yeah, like that base I built here, Hobbit, where we all built those bases near each other. Remember I was working underground? Well, it totally disappeared underground. Like the entrance to the cave is gone and everything. It sucks. Now my entire base is gone. Oh Lord, yes it was. Oh, you got to do all the other expeditions. All right, good. The other ones were available. Oh, it's the missions in the anomaly that are now available to you. They weren't available before, right? So you guys couldn't get any Quicksilver.
So wait, they got the expeditions like 1 through 8?
I don't think they got 1 through 8. I think they got the Redux ones that we got up until Polestar, like the last, what was it, 4? There have been, what, 9 now altogether? Has it been? It's been more than that, right?
Okay, this is weird.
My base won't appear. What the hell?
I exited the anomaly and I had to do a warp, and I had like all sorts of like, it looked like asteroids and everything, but it also looked like a barcode across my screen pretty much.
Yeah, it's another visual glitch that they're working on. Yeah, I could tell you're feeling better. Yep, yeah. It's that video I put out today, my captain's log. I talk about some of the stuff that Andre experienced and some of the other guys and that I've experienced. Like, you can't access your galactic trade terminal on your freighter now. It's not there, even though it's there. You just can't access it. Remember before when it would fall out and just roll around all over the place?
Yep.
It's just like laying on the ground. That's a problem. The portal glitch is a problem, or the portal base glitch is a problem. That funkiness there on the screen when you're warping. When you pick your plants, they don't shrink down. They stay like they're full grown looking, but you can't repick them. It's just a visual thing, amongst other stuff. But it looks like everything I've seen and that we've talked about has been addressed one way or another, so that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah, it looks like everything. Yeah, see, I'm getting it right now. It's crazy looking. Mike noticed the plant thing too. Yep. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like picking the plants, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of a. I mean, it's a minor thing. It's not a game breaker, but you know, if you're harvesting stuff, and you're like, oh, I can go pick my cactus again or my solarinium again. Nope. Maybe you can't.
Imagine counting them and be like, I'm going baddie now. I got 13 out of my 14 plants and they all look the same. Which one is it?
Yeah, I'd be waiting for the next. You went after the knit. Yeah, Mike brought knit for everybody. You're a little too late for that, though.
I'll survive.
Alright, where's the skull?
I got my own nip.
I got my own hang dong to play with. Get a stoplight wait for two to watch your screen. I don't live in the city, man. That's not going to happen where I live. Dude, oh, there it is, the Titanic trophy. Oh, yes, and you can make it bigger. The question is, how big? And yes, it uses condensed carbon. So can I hang it on the side of a building? It's kind of cool looking. I have to go back to my little paradise base on my main character and put that there, the one that's got the hot tub and all. That'll look good in that base. The VR set's shipped. Ooh, when's it due? Not only is she in charge of social media, she's also logistics.
Nice.
We put together a new, we put together a new stand for the TV on Sunday. One that kind of like lifts it up higher and all that. It's mounted to the back of it. It looks really nice. I like it. And I got a video capture card, so I'm going to try to start capturing the footage from the PlayStation directly onto the computer so I don't have to transfer it. It's going to be there tomorrow? You kidding me?
Probably shipped from Georgia.
Wednesday. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting it till like Thursday. That's crazy. Yeah, that was her idea. There we go. It's going after the little Leviathan calf. I'm going to have to start playing 6 so I stay home Thursday. I got the black lung. When you collect a companion, an egg from an expedition, you redeem it with the Quicksilver entity. When you hatch it, then manage and dismiss it. How do you get it back? You didn't dismiss it completely. You just got rid of it from hanging out with you, right, Mike? So if you got rid of it completely, it's gone forever. But if you just send it away, you could just...
get one of your buddies to give you one of theirs.
Yeah, you can dupe one. Somebody else can dupe it. Or you know. Not completely. Okay, so if you look at the screen now, what you'll do is you'll just push down, and you'll go over to the little creatures thing here, push up, and find where it is. Yeah, no, I'm working Thursday. I'm not taking that day off. But yeah, look through here. I don't know how many companions you have, but you can look at your register. It'll show you all your companions that you have. And if you see it in there, you still got it. If you don't see it in there, then you dismissed it. And if you're missing a Helios egg, I can give you a Helios egg. I have one on this character that I haven't hatched. So if you did accidentally get rid of it and you want it back, you can have it. Yeah, the thing was one of the goofiest things to fly around on, wasn't it? No, all the expedition stuff and the Twitch drops you get one time. Yeah, it's so goofy looking. Nothing's funnier than that little thing, though, that flies around and farts and leaves smoke behind it the whole time. That kind of creature just cracks me up. Anyway, I like that thing. And that. Let's see where the glowing companion is. There he is, the holographic friend. I need Geknip. I don't think I need it for this, though. Yep, one time per save. Absolutely correct. Oh, I'm gonna make a giant Gek.
I thought those holograms I was looking at were pretty cool. And that, yeah, there you go. The three big head holograms in the space stations.
Oh yeah, like the first one? Yeah.
I saw one in, like, the fourth one, too, I think.
Did you? Yeah. I remember seeing it in the first one because I think I made that my picture for the thumbnail. I was like, oh, these are cool. Oh yeah, the little rocks. You don't come across them too often. I saw a video. Somebody found a pretty big one that hopped up and took off. It was a lot bigger than the usual ones. What other new goodies did we get? Oh, this is only because I have them in my inventory. I was like, wait a minute. Are they on the freighter? Yeah, they're on the freighter. Right? Yeah. Can I build unlimited of these? That's what I want to know. Oh, wow. Okay, because you gave those to me, Andre, it looks like I can just build these.
So you can't wait. All those research units from the other thing you can't build with this character?
I couldn't do it before, but Andre duped them and gave them to me, and now it looks like I can build them, which is kind of interesting. It would be kind of a neat thing to have in the game to save you a trip to the anomaly if you just want to get some basic upgrades. You know what I mean? It's kind of aggravating to have to go all the way to the anomaly. Be nice for them to expand the construction one too, because it only has a little bit in there compared to the other ones, all the basic stuff and all. But I guess, you know, they want to drive traffic to the anomaly. I get it.
Mm-hmm. They don't even give you the one that you can buy, like the like the circuit boards and whatnot.
You could get that from the Galactic Trade Terminal.
No, you can buy them from trade terminals, yes, but
Oh, to construct them. Yeah.
to unlock it and the what you call it?
Yep, and the anomaly. Yep.
And to learn how to make acid sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're driving traffic to the anomaly. All right, well, we're done here. Oh, really? Are you there right now? I pissed off some trade ships. I'll head to you then. I want to check it out. There's my dirty screen again.
Beef, clean your TV, man.
Where's Ed DeWino when you need him to clean the screen?
Show those green flashes were reminding me of like, is that like Star Fox days?
Oh yeah, back in the day. Classic Star Fox. Now you get what she was saying. What was she saying? I plugged her into Dead Space over the weekend. And I don't know if she's forgiven me yet.
Oh, I'll
me and-
behave again.
Me and her son were laughing because she was just, I mean, she's screaming and swearing. I was like, well, I can never put you on a channel with that mouth. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that base. This is kind of sick. This is kind of sick. Let me see if I can put my ship down on the ground. Now we're too high up. Oh, man. A little flickering going on in here. I don't know if that's an issue from the update or just because there's so much happening in here. This is cool. This is really cool. Really cool. Really good looking ship. Or base. I'm sorry. Yeah, lots of light. Holy cow.
Okay, I guess you can't fix the can't make the rubble warren go bigger.
I got a teleporter here. How did he get this laser beam going down like?
Is that a thing though, Beef?
What's that?
You can't make that robo warden become bigger by using the egg sequencer?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even tried that yet. I guess he's just a regular old companion. I thought he'd be like another sentinel type creature or something like that. I didn't realize he was an actual companion. So you could try to make him bigger. Did it tell you couldn't?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that saves me the time doing the science. That was one of the things I was thinking of doing, making a big ass goofy robot.
Well, maybe you gotta make him lay an egg and do it that way then.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work though. I think it's, if it'll grow, it'll grow. If that one won't grow, the next generation probably won't. Oh, these are the track things for look at this. For the exocraft. Aren't they? Ah, God. How do you just have this level of creativity? I love it. Absolutely stunning. picture of this. Oh, it never fully renders for you, huh? Wow.
I really don't want to do this. Come on.
Maybe try it in single player. It might be better in single player. Somebody's got their little cabin right here. What flavors are you smoking on that cig? I have got strawberry shortcake. Good question, Mike. I don't think you can do that on the PlayStation. I know there's a way to do it on PC, but I don't play it on PC, so I can't help you on that one. I think Andre's typed before. I was telling the guys, I'll tell you too while you're here, Titus and Hobbit too. I'm gonna get into the Discord probably. It hopefully by this weekend. If not, it'll be next week sometime, and organize it a little bit because it's starting to grow and we're getting more people, and I don't want it to be like a disorganized mess that just drives people away. So I'm going to try to organize it a little bit and clean it up, give it a little structure. So I think I can keep all the old threads because there's a lot of information in there. I might make them, if I can, read only or something, and then just gravitate everything over to the new threads or new conversations or whatever they call them. I don't know, but definitely do some cleaning up. Then I can have other games in there and just some general stuff, some Q&As for guys like Comet who had a ton of questions, and stuff like that. Oh, you can see things next to my name. So, like, if I do this, the thumbs up, it says yes. Not right now. I'm doing the emotes, is what I'm doing. I'm not typing that stuff. That's what you're seeing when that happens. Someone just came into the station and was wanting to join the group. Well, we're full. Who was trying to join us? Anybody we know? Yeah, it's from doing the emotes. Yep. That's why you see those. I'm not doing the text stuff. I'm amazed. Yes. This guy's got to look, I don't know, lazy Mike. He probably just wants to group up with a bunch of people named Mike. I had a friend do that on Facebook back when it was like brand new. He found a whole bunch of people with his same first and last name and created a group and invited them all into it.
What the heck?
It's just some messed up thing to do. It cracked me up. Eddie Castaneda. And he tells everybody, yeah, well, I'm learning how Discord works, so we'll all learn together. We'll all learn together. Yeah, Eddie Castaneda, he finally got them all. You got a bunch of them together. They joined up, and he's like, "Oh, I bet you're all wondering why we're here." It's like, you sick dude. Kind of funny. Many Michael Brooks. Yeah, yeah. You'd have a big ass group, Michael. Had that happen too. Somebody created a group and put you in it. Well, we already share a last name. That's kind of funny. Remember the guys at headquarters graduated that class before you did. Hmm. Man, ain't too many boys left from World War II, huh? My grandfather, he fought in the Pacific. He'd never talk about it, though. Never said a word. Just had like a couple photos of him and his boys and hanging out with some of the islanders and stuff like that. My dad finally gave me his flag. It's up on my shelf here from when he passed away. Got the nice case and all that. So if you have to learn something just so you can teach me, then you should try and stop bothering you and learn it myself. Well, I wouldn't go that far. As I learn it, I'll share. You know, it'll be baby steps as I fix up Discord. It's not like I'm going to be the Discord master in a day. So you're not going to show up in there and it's going to be totally revamped. But you know, if you got any questions, just holler. I'm one of those guys that'll sit there and lose like 2 nights of sleep just watching videos all night and practicing and stuff like that. That's how I learned Camtasia and GIMP and how to mess with Audacity. Yeah, I can do that for you. Yep, so once I get it figured out, I'll let you guys know. I'll make like I'll probably do an introduction room where like new people can come in and introduce themselves and all that, and that's where I'll put all the information as far as the different threads and all that. What's that, Aviator? Hey guys. Hey, what's up, man? Unforgiving. What are we unforgiving for? Want me to come to you, Andre? I'll swing by your direction. Yeah, I'll get that all figured out. I'll get it set up and we'll roll it out sometime in the next week. All right. I'm with the anomaly myself. I'm going to go to one of my simple little bases. I don't want to go to the ones on the funky planets or the one near the portal because that seems to be... things seem to be a little glitchier there. Yeah. Oh, play system? Yeah. Like we just got a new system at the hospital. We got a couple new systems at the hospital recently, and let me tell you something. Training a bunch of doctors and nurses on, they're bad enough with computers. Trying to teach them new stuff is hard. They're like barely holding it together with what they do know, and then you try to teach them something new, and they're like, huh? will save your life in a heartbeat, but file a report or fill out a consent, forget it. All right, where's like a non-crappy planet? I think. Let's go here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, there's always more than one way to skin a cat in a computer. All right. What the hell's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, you got to learn how. Like, I'm pretty intuitive with software, so I'm pretty good with that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's always a better way. It seems, and it seems like once you learn a certain way, it's really hard to do it differently. You know, it's like, oh man, now what? Oh crap, they're all on my freighter, aren't they?
What? What's all in your freighter?
All those computers. There we go. 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, yeah, Andre, feel free to come to me. I'll start duping them.
Yeah, I'm gonna come your way too.
Are you on your main character, Hobbit?
Yeah.
So what I'll do then, I'm going to make an extra one for you to give to my main character later, okay?
Got you.
If you don't mind holding it, thanks.
Not at all.
I like this better in first person, actually. It seems to be a little easier.
Are we doing this in, Oh, never mind. I went to your freighter, thinking you're coming up here.
No, I got it.
I thought you could just port your stuff down there.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I said. I forgot you could just do that. Dang it.
Yeah, I got this one set up that way, so...
I thought you'd put them down already.
Alright, so I've got the exosuit one done. Yeah, some people were saying that it looks like they patched out the portable refiner duping, but they just made the hitbox smaller, apparently. At least that's what I heard from a couple different guys. So you really got to line them up pretty tight, and it should be okay.
I was having issues with that earlier. I thought that was just me.
Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just, yeah, you got to figure out that they changed it, and now that they did that, now you got it. Multi-tool.
It's a shame that you can't, like, view these things through the glass.
Oh, yeah, with the thing? Yeah. There's a cool exotic that comes here. Keep your ears open, you'll hear it land. It's like a blue-gray color.
Alright.
Not one you see very often. That's not a big popular color. Alright, Andre. I'm almost done duping, so whenever you get back. I got an extra set if you need them too, Mike. Alright. So, let's put this this on the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't feel like I got them all. Put that. Get rid of all this. Alright, so there's an exosuit. Exosuit. Multi-tool. 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 Exosuit. I'm actually duping these things to hand out. If Andre gave me a set earlier. Oh, I got an extra. I got way too many exosuits, it looks like. Maybe not. What are these? Yeah, exosuit, exosuit. Oh, crap, I can't read. Alright, so exocraft.
I was starting to wonder what the heck this ship was.
Utopia build station. Some of them don't look like they duped right. Alright, I got a butt ton of multi-tools. Lots of exosuit. That's a build. Alright, so I still, yeah, it looks like I doubled up where I didn't need to. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, the duping thing's fun and all that if you need something in a heartbeat, but definitely not vital to the game. Alright, that got me my build stations, right? Yep, there's 4 of them.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Go ahead and discard some of these extras. So I need to do the ship and the exocraft. Two. Yeah, I think I accidentally did 2 of them twice and neglected the other 2. You got to really look at like the little insignia on it up there in the upper left corner. Alright, exocraft is the last one. And I wasn't paying close enough attention. Exocraft. And that one didn't work. Must have been a little bit off on my alignment there. Let's give it another shot. Okay, that worked. All right, so let's see. We got Andre, 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 Andre. Hobbit. Hey, Mike, you want a set of these or no?
Ship, build, exosuit, exocraft, and multi-tool.
With
Alright,
your
I got one set. I need 2 sets now.
What do you mean?
Need a second set for you.
Oh yeah, they're. Hey, Comet, what's going on? Yeah, so what? Yeah, the way it works, Mike, is. Yeah, I forgot about that. You set down one refiner. You put what you want to dupe in the hopper, and then the closest you can, you stack the other one on top of it, and you can stack several of them or just one if you only need one more or whatever, you know. But if you're doing like stacks of, let's say, tainted metal and you want to get a butt ton of nanites, you just put 99 nanites in it and do a stack of 6 of them, and you end up with 60,000 of those things, you know, or 6,000 of them. No, 60,000 of them, and you trade that in for 120,000 nanites, you know, start grinding them down. So, but you got to have those things lined up the best as you can. You got $28. Any suggestions for the Xbox? Nope, you only load one time, Mike, and every time you stack it, then what you do is you stack them and then you start picking them up. And as you pick them up, it's going to register that hopper of each one having it in there. So it'll pick it up and you'll get whatever you had in that first hopper, but it's still going to be in there. Hey, you got it, Andre. Thank you for the help in the beginning. Appreciate it. So I'll show you again here real quick. So let's say we got this portable refiner, right? And we want to make some extra rusted metal, right? We got 171 rusted metal. And we want to make some extra so we can refine it down to ferrite dust. And you see how I line these up so that they're almost completely overlapped? And if you look in the very center there, what's hanging down in the middle, you want that to be stacked on top of each other best you can. It works better in first person than it does in third person. Third person, it's a little wonky. But you can keep stacking these things up. So I just stacked a bunch. I lost count. Yeah, you want to. Yeah, you'll see it's like just slightly off, or if it looks like it's perfectly aligned, it should be all right. Now watch in the upper right hand corner. I had 171 of the metal. Start picking it up. Oh, look at that. It's going to make a liar out of me. I didn't have them lined up right. All right, we're going to try that again because I lied to you. I lied to you right here in front of the entire universe on the Game Vault. I feel so bad. All right, let's try it again. Damn rusted. Oh, no, I got 1251. Why did it not show that? It didn't show it when it was picking up. Let's try it again. Is this game speed runnable? Yeah, right. No. There's no speed running on this game. Or, well, I don't know. I don't see why you would want to. There you go. Now we picked it up and we've got 5,000 of it from 171. So yeah, it worked. It wasn't registering up top there for whatever reason, but it did work. But that's how you can make yourself tons and tons of resources if you have to do it in a pinch. You know, and it's useful in some situations, but like with the ability to change your settings and all that now to where everything can be free, including buying stuff and building stuff, you know, it's not really as necessary as it is unless you have a character that maybe you've got the settings locked on or something like that. 100% at Assassin's Creed 3? Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know how you would speedrun this game, to be honest with you. This game can take months, years to play. I've got, cumulatively, I probably have, I would guess maybe 1,500 hours total. And that includes like the PlayStation 4 days that I didn't transfer over, all the saves that I got rid of. My current main save is about almost 500 hours, plus all these other little ones I have. Yeah, you can sink a lot of time into this puppy. I'm guessing you're back from Boston, huh? All right. Yeah, sometimes I'll dupe a ton of crap like that, Mike. Then I'll go in the anomaly and just hand out stacks of tainted metal and stacks of things that make money, like stasis devices and stuff like that. You know, you're making people's day when you do that, especially if you get lucky and, hey, no problem, but if you get lucky and get some new guy, you know, look for the guys to come in on that crappy ship that you can tell they just started and go give them a stack of something to make them some money. They're always happy. Yeah, speed running was never my thing. That's something that's come up, I guess, more recently, and I don't know. I see the appeal of it in some things, like if you've already done all you can with a game, why not see how fast you can do it? Like I kind of did a speed run on the Expedition in a way, I guess, knocking it out in 3 hours 29 minutes, but that was just because I wanted to finish it in one night, so I had all the material done and I wouldn't have to worry about it over the next couple nights. Get all the videos done in one night. It's a good feeling. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but once you dupe it out for everybody, it's just like, oh, man. They don't need to know it was... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you'll get a lot of guys that'll start up and just go sit there and hang out by where the missions launch from. And go AFK for an hour and come back and check their inventory, you know? They'll find tons of stuff on them. Unless Hoppet's there, then you find like a stack of Facium. He likes yeah, they are like beggars. See the guy standing there, I need resources. What's really fun, and I did that recently, is I gave away a bunch of living ship eggs, which was cool. People are like, oh my god, thanks. Oh, wow. Like, here you go, man. That'll save you a lot of Quicksilver. See if anything interesting comes in here. He might have been, bro. Although at least slime has a little bit of value. The Facium, not so much. If you get that slime and you get 4 more pieces, you can eventually parlay that into 1 nanite. Junkies, yeah. Like the guy at the gas station. Oh, you don't know which game that was? Think about the speed. Yeah, I mean, speed running. I guess if it doesn't break the game or, like as far as I'm concerned, single player games, let people do what they want with them. You know what I mean? If there's some funky glitches in there and people want to exploit them, it's their game. They paid $70 or whatever for it. Let them play it however the hell they want. Now, multiplayer games that can be competitive and all that, I get fixing those kind of glitches. That'll screw things up. Oh, because you can ruin the experience for a lot of other people. Sometimes a whole server full. That's not cool. And No Man's Sky is kind of like a single player game where you can just hang out with other people. But if I glitch out a million nanites, it doesn't hurt you guys at all. I don't get an advantage over you. We're not in any competition here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as they're standard and equal. Yep. So actually changed a portal to a Sentinel place, huh? Oh, it's a depot, not a Sentinel thing. Wow. That's interesting. I keep wondering if they're going to do a hard reset, man. I just have this feeling they're going to do a hard reset here soon, which will be interesting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, don't come in with everything all bugged out and all that and say, don't kick your ass. Yeah, all right, whatever, dude.
I heard of that game.
Yeah, I know Ratchet and Clank. Yep. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know it. I've heard of Ratchet and Clank. Yep. Was that the game you were talking about that they put it back in? Oh, one of your favorites, huh? That's cool. Trying to remember when that first came out. It's been a while. I know they've had several iterations of it through the years.
That's weird.
What's so weird?
So the pieces you gave me, right?
Uh-huh.
I can put them down, but I can't build another one after that.
Yeah, it only lets you build one per character, I guess. Andre was saying that too. But they're like mobile technology, like so you can build one and then pick it up or whatever.
I put a couple years down to see if I could build it after that. It wouldn't let me do it. So I picked it back up again.
So did you try building it at a different base or at the same base?
Same base.
I wonder if it lets you do it at different bases. All right, I have to do this. Ratchet and Clank 2002. So many generations ago. It's funny, when I was younger, when I was a kid, it used to feel like a new console would come out every 20 years. It felt like, you know, even though I know it wasn't that time. Now that I'm older,
Now
it
it's
feels
like
like
every 6.
yeah, but it feels like every 2 now. You know, it's like holy crap! It's another one, another one. Amazing how perspective changes things.
But then again, PlayStation 5 was out for like 2 years before we were even get able to get a hold of it.
No, that was you. I got mine in April right after it released. It was only a few months. It's only been out a little over 2 years now. You got yours fairly. You got about 6 months after me.
I think so.
Maybe, Andre. I don't know. We're gonna have to play around with that and see. Oh, the remake's trash, huh? That sucks. Yeah, I split mine up in the Expedition too, Mike. I didn't really build those at every base. I just built what was necessary. My only regret on that Expedition was not bringing my stupid hovercraft with me everywhere. Would have made life a little easier. I could have probably done the game, or could have done the Expedition in 3 hours with that thing. Would probably saved me a good 30 minutes. Yeah, I heard of Jackson Daxter. Yep. Thought it was Jackson Dexter or something. But whatever, yeah.
Dexter and Jax.
Something like that, yeah. Yep, I remember that too. Everybody was trying to get that next, ooh, here we go. That next Mario type thing, you know, that mascot, like a Sonic or whatever. Their own flagship guy. Like Sega had Sonic and Nintendo had, oh yeah, dude. I've been around,
Speaking of
man.
Mario, I was laughing my butt off this morning. I was flipping through Facebook, and somebody had taken the Tom Cruise Tropic Thunder scene and put it over Mario. Gave them Mario hats.
That's kind of funny.
And they had one of the bosses looking at Koopa, and they fired Peach back in the castle.
I love when you told the one guy to punch himself in the face as hard as he can. Sly Cooper. I remember Sly Cooper too, man. Oh, yeah. I've been around since the original Atari. I've heard all this stuff. I remember when Mario was a side character in Donkey Kong's game.
I too.
That's when you know you're old when you knew Mario before he had his own game. You're at the base now and you no longer have the computers. I wonder if you can glitch, like wire glitch one of those while you still have one in your inventory. That's something to try out. Let's see.
Alright, put your stuff down, went to a third base, and can't build them anymore.
I just put down an exosuit. Yeah, it looks like it's only one per save. No, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen Z, bro. Or Gen X. I'm sorry, Gen X.
Does that make me Gen Z?
No. You're Gen D. These nuts.
Ah, you funny. How
I think you're on the other end of Gen X, I think. Yeah, Mike's a boomer. How old are you, Comet? You got a bunch of guys. You got a bunch of guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s here. So we've been around for a bit. I got to use one of my favorite Clint Eastwood lines on a coworker the other day. All right, Andre, thanks for stopping by, man. Always good to have you. Go enjoy dinner. We'll see you in Discord is right. Let There Be Brawl Mario film. Good 12 episodes and good series. Really? I had not heard of that. I guess your generation, you come across as someone who's a little younger, so I'm going to go with a Gen Z. Yeah, Yeah, stay strong there, buddy. Oh, yeah, Gen Z. Yep. That's good. You can hang out with these old guys and learn a little something. I'll tell you a little story. There was a bull, two bulls on top of a hill, an old bull and a young bull. And they're looking down the hill at all these cows, and the young bull says, "We ought to run down there and bang one of those cows." And the old bull looks at the young bull and says, "Why don't we walk down and bang them all?" Yeah, Michael knows that joke. The new rooster. Is that Brewster the rooster one? Dad called you woke. Why, what'd you do? What's the new rooster joke, Mike? Is that the Brewster the rooster one? Or guy, well, there's woke and then there's that, yeah. Yeah. So a guy gets, he's got a little chicken ranch. Ah. Old rooster's safe face ran a foot race with the new rooster, but made the new rooster spot him half a barn lap. All right. I don't know this one.
Anxiously waiting the punchline here.
The old rooster rounded the corner. The new rooster on his tail. The farmer shot the new rooster and said, "Damn, that's the third queer rooster I bought this month." Oh, jeez. That's funny. Well, remember that one. What are you playing there, bud? I don't know. What you got? That is a sly old rooster. There's only room for one rooster on the farm. Did you see that setting, Hobbit, that you can change now? You can make it so you don't have to hold down that second button to scan. NBA 2021. Oh, cool. Okay. I was a huge Madden fan for years, man. I played that game for years, from 94 on up to, God, I don't know. It's probably been 10 years now since I got one. I just got tired of buying the same game year after year with just a new roster, basically. And then they started going to the monetization thing, and I was like, yeah, forget it. Your favorite player? He doesn't play, but he's alive. It's got to be Michael Jordan. There's no other player.
Larry Bird.
Oh, Shaq. Yeah. Yeah,
No,
good
no,
old.
you said shag, not shack.
Oh. That's Shaq's lesser known brother. Yeah, it's Shaquille O'Neal and Shaggy, your mom.
Harry's quite fond of the ladies.
Yeah, ladies nuts on you.
And there's Kirsty shaking her finger at me. God behave.
Yeah, right. So I got a series I'm doing on Saturdays for Hitman, and I'm like the worst at that game. It's so awful. So I just bill myself as the worst Hitman ever, and I'm just trying to. I'm trying to. My first episode, I completed the hit, but I barely got out alive because I screwed up at the end. And now, the other hits since then have not gone so well. And I'm just playing up on how inept I am at it. It's funny. This guy's got a worm that looks like me, flying around. It's probably the one he hatched. I should hatch mine. I probably need to open up a slot here. There we go. I'll make this bugger huge. Oh, okay. I guess I don't have the worm egg on me anymore. Damn it, Hobbit.
What?
Why'd you put it on my freighter?
I don't know.
Where is that egg?
That was a good idea to put it there.
No. Or maybe I didn't collect it with this guy? Maybe I didn't collect it with this guy. And keep up with all this crap I can't. Yep, you can have up to 12. And they get expensive to open up those slots as you go along, let me tell you. I must have grabbed the egg because it's not in there anymore. Oh, it's on my other ship, damn it. Well, I can fix that real quick. Just summon that ship in. There it is. Yeah, this guy's got the same head as me. Nice. I don't take off. All right, I was gonna take a picture with him. It's another uncut dude. All right, Comet. We'll see you later, brother. The Comet has left the building. All right, leg meat will make it larger. Just gonna throw all kinds of random crap in here. I keep hoping they do a little bit more with this egg thing and make it a little more. I don't know. It's a little wonky sometimes, you know. Like it's hard to tell what makes things bigger or like what kind of changes. I don't know if you can add features or take features away. So this is the egg I got from the Twitch drops. It's today. It's the sandworm egg. So it'll give me a big flying worm, like the ones we have on those crazy planets. Yeah, I want my pet to match my face. Yeah, they say you end up looking like your pet the longer you stay together. Well, we're going to make that happen. I can give him a little nip. Let's see what that does. Oh, it makes him smaller. Yeah, it stunts his growth, of course. Oh, yeah, feeding living frigates is interesting. I've done a lot on that, and I learned a lot on that. It's kind of crazy how that works. Oh, that makes them smaller too, man. What the hell? What about? Nope, no rusted metal. I'm giving the make him sick. Tritium? Only got 20. Nope. Bet you feline liver doesn't do anything. Proto sausage? Nothing. Copper? Seems like a bunch of note taking and restore loading to find a pattern. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's what it does is like it doesn't matter from what I determined and talking with some commenters and all that. I did a video on it. It seems like it doesn't matter if you give it something really good that you made, like some kind of complicated thing that took 5 steps to make, or something that only took 1 step to make, like going from flour to some kind of weird cake that, you know, like an abyssal stew or whatever, or a cake, abyssal cake, whatever. It doesn't seem like the quality of the food matters. It just seems like it's going to change the primary attribute, combat, exploration, or whatever. And that's really the only thing that's going to change. The other numbers go up based on how many missions the ship's been on, from what I understand. So as it levels up, it gets more of those lesser points that go into the other things. You know, it's not as high a points as doing a full, giving it a cake or something big, you know. It's kind of hard to explain. Not really doing a good job of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it feels totally random. You're not wrong on that. Yep. And I've done stuff where I've taken like the same hunk of food, like let's say I made a abyssal stew and given it to 4 different frigates. It doesn't change the stat on each frigate the same. It's just random. It's so weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it is what it is. Here's my little worm friend. Oh, you look like your mother. Yeah, I did a couple videos a year or so ago on cooking in general. That was a lot of fun. Remember those videos, Hobbit? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
They were fun, man, because I made a ton of food. I made an absolute ton of food. All these different things. So much fun with it. And I know you can make money selling them to floating through the air with all those hearts. He's on the prowl. Yeah, I know you can sell the food to Kronos for nanites, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth the time. That's a quality of life thing they need to fix, where you could say, hey, I got 99 of this. I want to sell them all and just let them generate everything at random and give you a full price for the whole batch. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of silly otherwise. You're like, oh, 1, yes, no, yes. A lot of the menus are clunky in the game. It's like
it's a random number generator with him though. That's
yeah, well, just run it on, instead of one time, run it 50 times, add it all up, collate it, and boom. You know, you turned in 50 of them. This is what you get. that wouldn't be, too hard to do.
Nah.
I'm no programmer, but, I deal with numbers all the time. It's not hard to create a formula that'll do that. Yeah, for the player, it's not worth the time and effort. You're right. Especially once you find a curious mold base or a curious deposit base, then you're done. You don't really need to mess with anything else, really. I don't even bother picking up the slime and all that anymore. It just doesn't seem to be worth the time. Yeah, I'm sure there are. They're called patient. I don't have the patience for it. Am I? Oh, wow, look at this, man. I'm where I shouldn't be. I'm kind of like stuck in between. Stuck inside the base. Kind of. All right, there we go. Made it out. I think. Not really. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was weird. Oh, I come here and there's a hot rod waiting. Yeah, it's like we were talking about, Mike. Maybe somebody wants to play the game like they're a chef. And bully to them if that's the case. Stop picking up from your mines. Yeah, so I got a video coming out where I tried to, making the most resources I can with the least amount of bases. It is intensive as far as time goes because it requires a lot of refiner work. But for my play style and what I do, it's not a big deal because as I'm making videos, I'm making them on the character that's doing that. I have a lot of downtime where my character's just standing around because I'm uploading the video or I'm editing it or I'm, doing the rendering, making thumbnails. So when I'm doing that, I got this guy grinding uranium down to ferrite dust and grinding gold down to pyrite and mixing oxygen with sulfurine to make radon and then radon to make nitrogen and, all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun. It's a little different, than my normal playthrough type. Yeah, so it looked like that was something they were fixing, or that was supposed to have been fixed in this last thing, but it didn't work. Now, I've had times where I've made stuff in the refiner and then teleported to another base, and I got a bunch of stuff cooking in the refiner. I come back, and everything's fine. No problems. And I'm on single player, and I have multiplayer turned off because I know that sometimes makes things a little wonky. And this is at a base, by the way. But then, so I felt pretty comfortable that that's fixed. And then the other day, I lost all 5 refiners. But the thing I did different that day is I went onto the anomaly and then fast traveled from there. So I wonder if going into the anomaly had some kind of negative impact or what. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. Yeah, find something to do. Yeah, there's always something. Always something. Oh, here we go. Ourselves a nice 3-star Viking system. Yeah, so for my new guy playthrough, my 2023 Let's Play, I've got a uranium base, a gold base, a silver base, activated cadmium, activated indium, copper. The cadmium one has sulfurine with it, and then my mold base has oxygen, and it can hold up to 20,000 oxygen. Because I don't play daily as much anymore. I don't log in daily. I'd rather have a larger amount available to me when I get there than generate more quickly. You know, it works out better for me. You stay out of starships, yeah. Yeah, if you're working on, yeah, I've had many tragedies working on the refiners on freighters. It just does not seem to work. That's like that stupid, what's that thing called, Hobbit? The one, the stellar mining thing? You know, the one that like passively
Yeah.
will get you stuff? That thing has never worked properly for me. And if it has worked properly, then it's a very poor piece of equipment, you know?
It's not worth it.
I mean, it's cool looking. You know, it adds some neat sound and motion to your base. Looks real good in an industrial setting. It looks like pistons and stuff like that, like it could be the heart of your ship, your engine, or whatever. Really cool like that, but as far as usefulness, yeah, pretty much zero. You don't really need a bunch unless you want to make 50 of those high-dollar stasis devices or fusion. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my main character has the ability to make the stasis devices. He's got all the proper bases and all that. We can just go around and collect everything and make them. But I just find, like, do I really even need to do that anymore? I've reached a point where the money's not that big of a deal. Even with my 2023 guy, I did him with no glitching, no exploiting or anything like that. He's totally legit, and, you know, I'm making enough money. I found a good oxygen base early on and just started chlorine pumping, and boom, I'm good to go. I just built my silver base today, so now I can start making platinum. I don't know if the value of platinum is higher than chlorine. I don't remember, but chlorine's actually higher than activated indium. So even that activated indium base isn't really worth having unless I just want to make chromatic metal, you know, and whatever. That's worth, I think, a tiny bit less than indium, you know, so. It's kind of a neat looking ship. I like the color. It looks bronze, doesn't it? All those bronze rivets. Really neat. This guy's face, I'm telling you. The empty refiner thing has to be more reliable to really utilize the refiners. They are awesome when they work. Once you learn the recipes, yeah. Yep. It's interesting how some stuff you use the refiner, other things you use your inventory. You know, you got the different recipes for the same thing, like using silica gel or the frost leaf. What is it? The frost. What are they called? Frostwort, yeah, to make glass.
Oh, frost crystal. Sorry.
Frost crystal, yeah, from the frostwort plant, yeah. Yeah, you can use either of those to make glass and all that good stuff. I think I'm going to make my 2023 guy have this face, and I'm going to change this guy to the Darth Vader mask. So let's go back to race, and we'll go back to Traveler. Oh, they get a crappy outfit again. And some big ass eyes. I'll worry about that another time. I don't feel like messing with it right now. little wide body here. Channeling Paw Atreides. Alright, so what was that place called again? 250. This is our little hippie commune that we built. Did you check your base at that place, Hobbit? That spot where we all built bases together?
Not
By that
yet.
portal? I'm going there now, and I know my
Oh,
base is messed up there.
The one at 250.
Yeah.
I'm there now.
Is your base messed up? Is it like higher or lower or something?
I don't know. I don't
Like-
see it being higher or lower.
Mine's definitely like higher, and then the opening. Oh yeah, it looks like I lost everybody. That's weird. Or no, I didn't. Did I? Oh no, everybody's here. Yeah, my base is higher up than it was, but the entrance to the cave that I was building in disappeared completely.
There's
So
a computer floating.
yeah, the computer's floating in the air like nobody's business, but everything else is wrecked. And I know I didn't build that high up. I was kind of like down on the surface here a little bit. I was maybe up a tiny bit. You know, roughly equivalent of where that where that computer is. Lower it all down, it would all be right on the ground. So, but like I said, I expect this week we'll have that fixed. Oh, look, a nice family picture. Is that you with the squid up there, Hobbit? Oh, you're building up high now. Or did it raise you up like that?
I built up high on this one.
Oh, you did? Okay. I was wondering if it jacked you up like it did to me. It's crazy.
I don't remember how high I did it or didn't do it, but I knew that I couldn't get up there on one jetpack.
I think it put those spacers down underneath. I think you only had it as high as the little box struts, you know?
Let me check. What? What space was he talking about?
You see the real tall, like, foundation things with the four legs?
I did that.
Oh, you did? Okay, okay. I was wondering if, like, that's
Because
how...
the boxes were kind of weird in the ground, so I put them up as high as I put the things up as high as I could, so that way I could get the spacers down.
I
And
got
at
you.
least look decent.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like this planet. It's peaceful. So I found a planet the other day, and I regret not setting a base on it. It had the biggest cavern system I've ever seen. So big that you could fly your fighter through it. And I was like zipping around, flying through the different caverns and all that, and it was so badass. And I didn't put a freaking thing down. I'm upset with myself. That would have been a cool one to check out. Everybody getting their little smallest, most compact fighter, you know, like a little guppy or something maybe, or was tough to negotiate a couple times, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad. Oh, where are you, Mike? It still shows you in the group. You ended up here all alone. Go ahead and log out instead of shut down and reloading. Yeah, it's about time to end this anyway. It's 8 o'clock. That's it. That's it, man. So we'll see you next week. I'll see you on the Discord during the week. I'll let you guys know. I'll make an announcement in there when I start making the changes, so you guys can check it out. And if you got any questions, we'll figure it all out together. Oh, you're at the Anomaly. All right. I always like logging out at the Anomaly too, to be honest. It's a good place to start.
Same.
Yeah, it's a good place to start up. You can go in, see if there's any good missions. All right, Mike. Well, you have a good one. We will see you next time. Always a pleasure. I'm going to put my worm away. Oh, he's taking off. Look at him go. Go be free. I lost track of him. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the live stream tonight. Thanks for joining us. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. Got Hobbit tonight. Andre and Uncle Mike were here. Titus dropped by to say hi, and so did Comet. Always a pleasure having you guys. I'll see y'all next week, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually run it for about 3 hours. You too, Titus. Take care of yourself. See you on Discord during the week. I'll let you know I'm doing some changes there, and once I figure it out, I'll let you guys know what's going to happen, make things a little cleaner and easier to use. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace.
Peace.